Greetings. Welcome in. Welcome in. I am Simone the Shepherdess, and I was taught that if you get, you give. If you learn, you teach. I'm here to preach, and y'all finna get this word. Before we begin today, I am going to cleanse the energy with 4 taps on my sound bowl. The 4 taps represent air, water, fire, and earth. Give me 1 second. Let me close the door. Let me close the door. Okay. Greetings. Ashe, Ashe, Ashe. I am so grateful to have you here. Thank you for showing up for you. Thank you for showing up for you. Today, I want us to do not deep breaths, but rapid breaths, but not as rapid as fire breaths. So we're just going to do breaths in. We're going to inhale and exhale only using our nose, and we aren't going to hold anything. So we're going to so they're still deep. We just aren't holding. I'm feeling 100. Give me 100. Let's do 100. Relax your shoulders. Release any tension. Ugh. And let's begin. Let me take a sip of water. If you need to take a sip of water, take a sip of water. Okay. Whew. In through the nose, out through the nose. 100. I'm gonna mute. Ashe. I need some more sound bowls. That's Quincy. Close that door. Close the door. You're making a lot of noise. We're live and we're meditating. Y'all making a lot of noise. Quincy, stop knocking on that door. Didn't I just ask you to stop knocking on that door? The door not locked. Quentin, you're not listening to mommy. Do you have on your listening ears? Nobody's listening to mommy. I'm recording and you're making a lot of noise. We're supposed to be meditating. If you're going to be in here, you need to be quiet. Do not play the kalimba right now. That sounds like a great idea.
Mama.
What? Close the door. Close the door. Close the door. I didn't ask you to do that. I did ask you to close the door. Bye. Ashe, I am feeling great today, y'all. So, a couple of things. I finished listening to A Man's Search for Meaning by Viktor Frankl, and it was so good. The last section reminded me of Placebo Effect. There was a couple of like testimonials in there about how, for instance, it was like a writer who had creator's writer block or like a long period of time, and he went through to like, I think it was like a psychotherapist, and he was just like, tell yourself basically like, you can't do this, you won't be able to do this. And as soon as he did that or like repeated it, writer's block immediately went away, and it put me in the mind frame of Dr. Joe Dispenza's other book called The Placebo. Check that one out. I'm so proud of myself. First book down, first month of the year. How many am I going to be able to tap into? I am encouraging you to do the same. So yesterday, the Most High came to me and was like, Simone, you're going to have to spoon feed him. Because you're talking about jumping right in. Yes, tomorrow we're going to go deeper, but you're talking about jumping right in into healing the chakra. And there's people out there who probably don't even know what a chakra is. So how you going to heal something you're not even aware of? So today I'm going to do a mini overview, and tomorrow we'll go deeper. So what are chakras? Chakras are energy centers that exist within us. These energy centers transport energy or information from ourselves to the universe and vice versa. We're giving and receiving information and energy at all times, whether that's within a closed environment or outside within nature, whether it's getting it from people or getting it from pets. We are constantly transmitting and receiving energy. Your chakras connect and support your physical self. It says to your energy self, but I like to call it your spiritual self. There are hundreds of thousands of what do I want to call them? I don't know if it'd be like a part of from your nervous system, your nerves, but like, let's just call them nerves for right now, that connect to your energy centers. So again, we are constantly communicating with these chakras, with our physical body, and then within the world outside of us. There are many chakras on this physical plane, or this physical body, and then including the chakras that are below your physical body and then above your physical body. There are chakras all throughout our energy centers or auras. You have an energy field surrounding you, whether you know that or not. So I can be here, but my energy field is 10 feet away from me in all directions, meaning I can be sitting here happy. Somebody 10 feet away from me could, if they're intuitive, can feel that happiness. I could be sitting here sad, moping, depressed, anxious, and someone, stop beating on the door. Give me a second. I don't know why you locked it. Could feel that 10 feet away. So that's why you have to be, who is that? Stop. I told y'all, suit up every day, because if you aren't suited up, if you're not wearing your gear, your protection, your armor, you can walk out in the world and you just absorbing and feeling everything from everybody around you. And the way to avoid that is by doing your spiritual baths, by tapping into these chakras, making sure they are aligned, making sure they are balanced, they are in harmony. We will cover the 7 major ones that are most predominant on the physical plane. The 7 are the root chakra, the sacral plexus, the solar plexus, the heart, the throat, the third eye or brow, depending on what text you are referencing to. I feel like a lot of older texts refer to it as the brow chakra. And as we are becoming more spiritually aware, they are recognizing that it is the third eye, or labeling it as the third eye. And then last is the crown. So each chakra controls or monitors different parts of the body on a physical sense. So for instance, we're starting with the root chakra. The root chakra deals with like your extremities, so your legs, your arms. I think it deals with like your teeth, bones, and then each chakra deals with different, I was about to say astrospects. I don't know where that was coming from. Different what do I want to call it? Because they're not really traits. I was trying to combine aspects with perspectives, I guess, but different aspects. So, for instance, the root deals with survival skills or survival engineering, your overall being, your family dynamics. Guys, stop beating on the door. The sacral plexus deals with your sexuality, your creativity. Solar plexus is your self-esteem, power, your heart, love, compassion, throat, communication, as well as creativity. Your third eye or brow deals with your intuition, and your crown is your spirituality. It is said that once all of these 7 chakras are in harmony, are balanced, are equally opened, that's when you'll experience a Kundalini effect. I'm looking forward to that day. What else did I want to touch on? Oh, so in regards to the chakras, it is also said that the root, the sacral, and the solar all deal with like the physical things you are dealing with on this physical plane. And then once you get to the heart, throat, third eye, and the crown, it is you dealing with your soul, your spiritual self, if you get what I mean. So some of the things we are going to be doing is going in depth of how do you know that these chakras are imbalanced, out of harmony? What are some of the key traits you should be looking for in yourself to know, hey, I really need to be tapping into this chakra because this is a little off? Yes, we are going in this order, but you can have so for instance, for me, my intuition is heightened even though I don't feel like I have put in, let me rephrase that. So like but I feel like I could be putting more work in my solar plexus, but technically working the way we're working, the solar plexus comes before my third eye. So I'm just letting you know that you can work on chakras in different, it's not an order that you have to work in. I think that you should start with the root because a lot of our problems are rooted in something that we need to heal that is causing blockages in regards to the other chakras. However, it's no rule book that says you better work on your root chakra first or you better work on this one first. I feel it's wherever you feel you are called to work first. Some of the things, I think I mentioned this yesterday, but we're going to be doing like specific meditations, guided meditations. We're going to get into color therapy, knowing wearing the different colors of the chakra and how that keeps you present, keeps you focused on what you are doing. Music therapy, sound therapy, dealing with different crystals and how they can benefit you, different essential oils. So we're just gonna dive deep. Tomorrow we're starting with the root chakra. I recommend you wearing more red this month. I'm already prepared. My hair is red. But it doesn't, I don't want you to go out feeling like, oh, I gotta do all this. Yes, you have to invest to heal yourself, but it doesn't have to be in a monetary sense. I'm recommending certain things for you, but I don't want you to feel like you have to go run out and buy all these things and then you're going to be healed. No, take it slow. See what resonates. See what you want to dibble and dabble in, because this is a journey. We are only doing, I hate that February is the shortest month that we tapping into the root chakra, because I feel like this probably need to be we should probably be working on the root chakra on the longest month, but it is what it is. I'm claiming that you can have this chakra open by the end of each month, end of each session. However, that isn't guaranteed, because a lot of us are carrying so much hidden shit that we didn't even know was there. That I'm 31. I've carried 31 years of shit. That root chakra has been present for 31 years. And if I ain't been tapping in it for 31 years, I have 31 layers to peel back until I get to my ultimate self. That childhood Simone, that inner child Simone, that little girl who was violated, who was disrespected. So yes, I just want us to be intentional about it. I don't want you to feel like, dang, if I didn't grasp this in this 28 days, I'm a failure. No, it's going to take work, it's going to take intention, and it's going to take time. Ashe. What else did I want to cover? Oh, so if you do something, so for instance, red, paint your nose. Paint your nails and toes red, or When I give you the crystals tomorrow, get a red bracelet, get a certain type of crystal bracelet that resonates with this chakra. Whatever feels comfortable to you, to keep you present, to keep you alert, to keep you intentional about healing yourself. Ashe. I'm excited. I hope everyone else is excited. Healing is scary. It's overwhelming, but it's worth it. Today I'm pulling from the Herbal Astrology Oracle book. I was watching a reading today on YouTube, and she pulled from like her little flower deck. So I was called to pull from my little flower herbal deck. Spirit, I am near, I am clear, and ready to hear. Tell me what the collective should know. Tell me. So, I got 2 cards that hopped out. Poppy, Dream, Nettle, Action. Let's see. We'll do Nettle first since it's first. So Nettle means action. Direct action, fierce protector, leadership, strength, power, and pursuit of truth and dominance. Nettle perfectly embodies Mars attributes. When touched, its aggressive leaves cause irritation, stimulation, and increased blood circulation. Nettle is rich in iron, selenium, magnesium, chlorophyll, calcium, silica, and vitamins A, C, E, and K. While nettle is not necessarily a heating plant, it is stimulating. Its sting feels hot at the touch, and yet it helps to modulate inflammation throughout the body. Used to treat pain from arthritis in ancient Egypt, people would whack themselves with bundles of nettles to treat rheumatism, lethargy, and cholera. It's thought that nettles cause the body to release an antihistamine response that reduces inflammation and swelling, alleviating pain related to rheumatism and arthritis. The famous ancient Greek physician Hippocrates used nettles in over 60 different remedies. Throughout the Middle Ages, nettles were used to treat shingles, sinus ailments, and constipation. In Norse myth, nettles are associated with Thor, the god of thunder, and with Loki, the trickster god, whose magical fishing net was made from nettles. Thick stands of nettles signal that there are fairy dwellings close by in Celtic folklore, and the nettle sting wards off fairy mischief, black magic, and sorcery. The Anglo-Saxon held 9 herbs as the most sacred, and their 9 herbs charm, recorded in the 10th century, featured nettle as protective ally against elf shot, a mysterious pain in humans or animals caused by the arrows of jealous elves. Nettle also protected against flying venom, a form of black magic believed at the time to be one of the primary causes of illnesses. The guidance that comes with this card says, Warrior Mars is a representation of our will to survive, protect, pursue, and act. Ain't that something? I just talked about how we about to tap into our root chakra, and that is rooted in survival skills. Physically, the elemental fire within nettle activates to purify and strengthen. Emotionally and mentally, it directs ambition, sharpens intellect, and ignites leadership. On a spiritual level, nettle has the power of snake medicine, granting us the power of fire to transmute. Nettle medicine teaches you on a personal level to be strong, protective, and able to handle life in its complexity. You meet difficulties with patience and confidence. This allows for emotional maturity and avoids frustration. Don't withdraw your energy in the face of discomfort. If you have drawn this card today, there's a need within you to transmute some action, thought, or desire. Release the outer skin of your present identity and draw upon the powers of fire to lead and act. Ashe. Ashe. You are here in this very moment because you're supposed to be here. Yes? All right, I'm wrapping up now, then I'll get up and open the door. The next one that came out was Poppy. and it's dream. This card represents mystery of Dreamtime, the great unknown, regenerating in darkness, breaking addictive habits, releasing unhealthy relationships, aligning to new intentions. These cards better come through and be aligned today. If you were questioning if you should be here, if it's time for you to heal, if it's time for you to grow, it is. It is. The earliest references to poppies are found in the ancient land of Sumer. I don't know if that's Sumer or Summer. Located in what is now Iraq and Kuwait, Sumerians grew poppies all the way back in 3400 BCE and cultivated the plant for both its medicinal and recreational use as opium, calling it Hodgil, or the joy plant. The euphoria-inducing plant quickly became a staple of cross-continent trading. It first gained influence in Assyria and ancient Egypt. Eventually, it was one of the most important and profitable products being transported on the famous Silk Road across much of Asia. Civilizations rose and fell, but poppy remained in many traditions. By the early 1800s, the unensuing flower led to mass addiction and opium wars. In 1806, morphine was isolated from the poppy and named for the Greek god of sleep, Morpheus, because of his sleep-inducing properties. It was hailed as a godsend with its extraordinary ability to numb any pain, no matter how severe. Next came codeine, another powerful pain reliever. Pharmaceutical companies began to manufacture heroin from poppies. It was indeed a popular medicine for a long time before its addictive properties were brought to light. Now it's listed as one of the most harmful drugs in the world, even though to this day its raw material is used to manufacture dozens, if not hundreds, of pharmaceutical drugs. The guidance that comes with this card says poppy's piercing dual nature and history are closely representative to that of the devil card in the tarot. The devil represents the darkness of material obsession, addiction, and pursuit of false ideas for the sake of vanity and personal gain. The constructs of this reality have enabled a contorted darkness that does not belong to the soul signature of this divine flower. Look deeper through the lens of her beauty to find that she embodies the mystical magic of the Dreamtime, the place of unbound potential where we regenerate daily and commune with the divine. Excess and abuse of mystical powers like those of poppy means that you'll likely end up lost in her dark labyrinth. Break the temptation and addiction to thought patterns and experiences that lead to escapism and empty intentions, and align to the light found within the mystical darkness found in the meantime. Let me give y'all that last sentence again. Break the temptation and addiction to thought patterns and experiences that lead to escapism and empty intentions, and align to the light found within the mystical darkness found in the Dreamtime. Found in the Dreamtime. Ashe. Ashe, it's time to grow. Now you know it's time to grow. I am Simone, the Shepherdess, and I was taught that if you get, you give. If you learn, you teach. I'm here to preach, and y'all finna get this word. Have a beautiful Wednesday.